And didn't you get discovered at a gym?
I got discovered at a Hooters.
Hooters does have the best wings.
The very best wings, and it's always fresh, never frozen.
So you're working at Hooters.
Yep.
You're bringing out some wings or some pitchers of beer or whatever. And then how do you get discovered?
Okay, so with a little backstory. So everyone at Hooters knew I loved wrestling. I'd be doing my bar shifts. I'd put WWE on the TV. I'd be serving with WWE on the TV. Like, everyone kind of knew it was my thing. And apparently, before my time, there was a wrestler who will not be named that used to manage this specific Hooters. So anytime they came around in town, they'd go to Hooters. Me being the big WWE fan that I saw this wrestler come into Hooters, and I knew who they were exactly, and I introduced myself. And my manager was like, hey, we have this girl, she just like loves wrestling, and because you're a wrestler, like maybe, talk to her. So I talked to this wrestler for a while, and I was like, I want to wrestle. And they're kind of just like, haha, yeah. And I kind of just spit all my wrestling knowledge to them, and I was like, blah, 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 blah. And they were like, okay, like you really do love wrestling. So they introduced me to this man, Joe DeFranco. Joe DeFranco is like a world-renowned strength and conditioning coach. He only trains professional athletes, and he actually trains Triple H on a weekly basis. And so I went to his gym, and he threw me right in with his NFL guys. I had never worked out a day in my life before that. I didn't even know like what workout gear was. I think I wore like sweatpants and like a sports bra, and he's like, go. And I was like, okay. And so in my mind, this is like my WWE tryout, so I'm like giving it my all. And I worked out with him for a couple days, and I guess he just was like impressed by like my resilience. I don't know, because I'm like struggling through everything, but I like wouldn't quit. And so he reached out to WWE for me. It was like the nicest thing anyone has ever done for me, so shout out to Joe DeFranco. Reached out to WWE for me and was like, hey, we have this girl. I just think she's worth a look. And I had actually just missed the tryout camp, and they were like, we have another one in 6 months, so keep training with her, and then we'll fly her in. And so I trained with Joe DeFranco every single day for hours a day. I trained with him in the morning and then go to my Hooters shifts. And then my tryout finally came, and I was very well prepared. Not in wrestling, of course, because I had no wrestling training, but as far as like strength and conditioning, like I absolutely killed those cardio drills. And I got signed, and it was just like the craziest blessing in my whole entire life. It was bizarre.